Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to the beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. Today, joined by
me,
just Michael.
Yeah.
And we're in
Casa del Peter.
Yes, we're in me. No, that was very disgusting. We're in the new studio that's going to be much nicer than just us sitting at a table on a white wall. I mean, this does not look different from the old apartment.
No, it does.
It's the same. Did I even move?
We don't have that Star Wars.
The sound is different. Oh yeah, that's the difference. But that's not behind us. Is there anything behind us in the video?
Nothing.
No. It's on the other side, so people just don't know.
No.
So the table's even different.
Yeah, in your videos you had the Star Wars paper poster.
In the back?
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Aren't they on the... Oh no, that's right, yeah.
And you have a Marvel one too?
Yeah. We need to get some other ornaments. If you guys have any suggestion, or if you have a cool art or something, let us know. If anyone can make a Master of Puppets kind of thing to hang up, that'd be cool.
I think you'll get loads now. I hope so.
Would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So we're trying two beers that we picked up on Beer Dome, two variations of Perennial Abraxas. And it's funny because this was announced online and just Michael was like, oh, I'd love to try that. And then it's like, it was on Beer Dome and I knew I had to get it and share it with you.
Yeah.
So we're sharing that one. But we're trying Vanilla Abraxas and Bombraxas, which is a collaboration with Prairie Artisan Ales. So I'm not sure, can one of you guys look up if Abraxas usually has vanilla? Because either it's like just extra vanilla or it's Abraxas with vanilla. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. But you probably know it. It's from Perennial. It's their famous Mexican spiced Imperial Stout. It's a great beer. It's got ancho chilies, cacao, ancho chilies, cacao nibs, and cinnamon, and then vanilla. It's 10.5%. And then they teamed up with Prairie Artisan Ales to mash up their Mexican Imperial Stout with Abraxas. And we used to drink loads of Bomb back in the day. Henrik, who's behind the camera as well, Tim probably also. And I remember, like, almost every New Year, I would have Pirate Bomb for a while with a cigar because it was regularly available and it was not something that sold fantastic. Out. And I remember being so mind blown by that rum barrel aged version of Bomb. Yeah. So it's a mashup between the recipes. So this has got the same ancho chilies, cacao nibs, coffee as well, cinnamon and vanilla. So coffee is the ringer with this one, which is different. And there's coffee and Bomb. That's right. Yeah. So, but I haven't seen Bomb in years.
You can still get it online.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there is vanilla in the original Abraxas, but I think this is more heavenly.
Okay.
Heavenly vanilla.
Heavenly vanilla.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got a bigger dose of vanilla. So, which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with the Abraxas.
Vanilla Abraxas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, pours a black color. It was rich. It looks rich and sticky, but it was not like this modern thick sludge coming out of
No. Really mocha head.
Yeah, for sure. Mocha colored.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I really like this kind of head.
Yeah, and I really like these kinds of beers with Mexican stout.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So. But yeah, let's check it out.
In small amounts. You ruined everything for a great while some time ago.
Oh, which one?
Also with Abraxas, where you had some extract of cinnamon. Oh. And it totally took over. And I couldn't eat vanilla for a year or so. No, not vanilla, cinnamon. You remember it, Tim. It was awful. Oh, it was so cinnamon overload.
It was not a blind taste.
That was at Tim's work.
Yeah.
Where you
we brought cinnamon extract to use.
Yeah, that was, and we put more and more in Abraxas, and
it almost started tasting like Fireball whiskey shots.
That was so awful.
But let's check out the aroma on the vanilla Abraxas. Very spicy, a very cinnamon heavy. I'm almost getting a hint of like skumbanen. I don't know what that was for a sec there. Banana. And now it's gone. Okay. I don't know. Quickly there was something like, what is that?
Oh, it's behind you.
Definitely also chocolate. Cinnamon.
I smell the regular Abraxas. I don't smell loads of vanilla in my face. But I smell Abraxas, cinnamon, and I smell the peppery notes.
Yeah. Warm spice. A little bit of like that dried chili.
I should say dryness.
Because ancho chilies are dried.
It could be. It could also be cocoa nibs, or
that's also there.
Yeah, cocoa nibs.
But you can also smell that it's on a more like slightly old school canvas because it's a roasty stout. There's like roasted maltiness. A lot of modern stouts are roasty, but they're like brownie batter.
Yeah, but when you have cinnamon, you really got to be careful because it could be totally cloying.
Yeah.
But I mean, Abraxas, we had Abraxas that was some years old a while ago. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's interesting. The heads are different colors.
I think.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
look at
it's
his
darker.
glass, you can see the
It's darker on
the
bomb.
Bombraxas is darker colored.
Yeah, but it's also
maybe that's-
half bomb.
Yeah. So, but let's try vanilla.
Bomb.
Bomb. Cheers.
Cheers.
Quite velvety.
Yeah.
Creamy. It's not like decadently rich, but it's really
Loads
velvety.
of cinnamon.
Yeah, loads of cinnamon. And it's like almost like a bit more marshmallowy than vanilla,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree.
Maybe it's because they use a bit of vanilla extract in this.
But it's not thick.
Like we did that blind tasting of Abraxas versus Ambiente from Side Project. And Side Project's, or Shared's Ambiente, is definitely more modernized in terms of the base beer compared to this. This is...
I could have
Also
done with a
mild.
little less cinnamon. It is kind of.
I don't
overpowering.
mind the amount of cinnamon in this. No.
I'm
But-
not sure I agree. But that could be today. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is a lot of cinnamon.
Lots
I
of
don't
cinnamon.
get a lot of vanilla. Do you?
Roast. It's more marshmallows.
Yeah,
for me.
yeah,
There's lots of
marshmallows, yeah, I can
but
see that.
I've tried using vanilla extract in brewing, and it gives a marshmallow flavor more so than real vanilla flavor. I don't know if it's real vanilla or what it is, but there's just something to it that reminds
It's
me of marshmallows.
sweet.
But I also think it's because in Abraxas there's a touch of lactose, so that could also be the deal. I think it also says here
I
contains
think it is vanilla bean.
vanilla
It is?
beans. Okay, but maybe it's the combination of vanilla beans and lactose. Yeah, it contains lactose, so that could be the reason why. But you can sense that this is a recipe that was created like a few years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, it has. I'm not saying this, but it has kind of a fake vanilla thing going on.
But I think that's if it's real vanilla beans, I think
Yeah,
it's just a combination.
But it's
of
just
lactose.
the thing I get.
Yeah.
Even if
They're
they use
also
regular vanilla.
somewhat cool. I mean, they're nicely temped, but they're not like they could be.
It's a
warmer,
nice temperature.
but they're just straight from the cellar. The cellar in the
But
house is
Abraxas,
quite cool.
do they have the chili?
Yeah, there's ancho chilies. Yeah, you
I don't
really-
get that.
But it's also cool, so maybe that will be more intense as it warms. I don't know.
I'm not blown away by this one.
No, me neither. I think it's nice, but
It is nice.
Nothing,
Definitely. It's a nice beer.
Yeah, for sure. So let's move on to the Bombraxas. So same ingredients, but also coffee, and then mash up with the bomb recipe.
See,
But it's
I-
really interesting. Also, this compared to Henrik and I had the Vietnamese Abraxas, which was a collab with Clack, and then was aged in bourbon barrels with Vietnamese coffee. That was much richer and more decadent than this.
Okay.
That was amazing. That was really good.
Yeah, I saw
That
the
was
review.
world class.
Yeah.
I don't think that's world class.
No, I agree.
Which is
But I'm really looking forward if you can see the coffee in this because I really like coffee stouts and I really
Yeah.
think the coffee could break the cinnamon.
yeah.
But let's see.
Let's check it out then. So you smelled it already. Let's do it then. I definitely smell coffee.
I definitely don't smell as much cinnamon.
Yeah.
So that's
I think coffee is the most dominant on this, and it's like
I
almost
totally
a,
agree.
a little bit of that bell pepper coffee, green bell
Yeah.
pepper, like fruity coffee.
I'm not a big fan of that, but
But the color on this is
I
like
agree.
lightly darker. But I think the coffee is the most dominating aroma. On this.
let's hope so.
There is some cinnamon underneath for sure, and I'm also getting a bit of like a fruity kind of chili vibe. But the vanilla is the least dominant thing, whereas this is mostly vanilla and cinnamon.
Do you think the vanilla is the dominant thing here?
No, in this one.
No, yeah.
Like there's next to no vanilla.
This
in
is coffee and the dryness and
Yeah.
pepper.
But like, what's interesting? This is not spicy. I think it needs more ancho chili. Like,
Yeah, it needs something
It
to
needs-
break that cinnamon. It's just,
It actually does need a bit of heat.
yeah, to be
to be honest, I think maybe the vanilla thing slash marshmallow thing makes this too sweet, and then the cinnamon gets cloying.
Yeah,
if it's
maybe.
too sweet,
But it's also like temperature will change. Then if
yeah, I
as
don't
it
think
warms,
that'll make it worse.
no, but maybe that will
Yeah.
change because we'll taste more of the base beer. Usually, all those bright flavors are more, forward when they're cold, and then as it warms, you get more of the depth.
Let's hope so.
But let's check out this.
Let's
one
check
and
out
try it.
Bombraxas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Really coffee forward. More coffee than cinnamon. It's almost like a little bit like a Starbucks kind of fall coffee kind of flavor to it.
Still
Because
really
it's cinnamon.
sweet.
Yeah, it seems sweeter.
Yeah.
And like there's not enough like robustness to cut through the sweetness almost.
No, I totally agree.
It needs more robustness, I think.
It's more syrupy.
It's almost too sweet. It's almost too sweet for me.
I'm really wondering how this is going to be as it warms. Yeah, because it feels.
I'm a bit disappointed here. I have to say.
Me too. Especially compared to the one Hilligan I had.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We were blown away by the Vietnamese Abraxas.
And I enjoyed the Abraxas we had last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
14 days ago. That was really, really good.
Maybe it's the temperature.
But they're both really
cool.
sweet and a bit unbalanced. This one, I think, too heavy on sweetness, too heavy on cinnamon, and not enough to cut it.
But I think this feels more robust. I think this is the better beer of the two. We got cut off there because camera ran out of battery. But yeah, they're both a little bit disappointing. It almost seems a bit like they've tried to do something to make these more modernized in terms of like attracting like the pastry crowd or something, because it's much sweeter than I remember any Abraxas.
I agree.
I don't know if it's always been this sweet, and it's just like times change and beer styles evolve, so now stouts are richer and more decadent than they were a few years ago. Maybe it's just the same recipe as Abraxas always has been, but I just remember Abraxas being different than this. The vanilla has that marshmallowy, fluffy thing about it, like marshmallow fluff. There's lots of cinnamon, which I do like. I like it a little bit more as a warm, but they're not like super impressive. You could
I have to say, if I should go through one at a time, this one, I had the 2019 Abraxas 14 days ago. It was much better than this one. This is, as you said, it seems like an attempt to make the pastry crowd more happy. It is too sweet. I don't think the vanilla does it any good. So I need something to cut the sweetness here. It's simply too sweet.
Agreed.
This is even sweeter, but it has.
But the coffee does.
But they have some coffee. Yeah. Still no chili in either of them. No. I don't get anything.
No, nothing.
I'm a bit disappointed. I have to say, and I was really looking forward.
I think it's also because we've had Abraxas on a really high pedestal for what it was back in the day. Like when Huna.
Yeah, but I had it 14 days ago.
Yeah, but a vintage bottle from.
Yeah, from 19. Yeah.
So I don't know if there must be a change since then. Yeah, I don't hate them at all. Like they're great, well-made beers, but I don't think I can go higher than like a 90 on both.
I totally agree.
I think
perhaps 90 and a half or something.
Yeah,
not more than that.
They're really well-made beers in their styles. Like this is a well-made Russian Imperials or just Imperial stout with adjuncts, but it's not that like because back in like some batches of Abraxas has been like 95.
Yeah,
plus,
I agree.
World class. Henrik and I did the Vietnamese barrel-aged Abraxas, which was 96. Amazing beer with the barrel character. These, I don't know. They are just like sweeter, not as cohesive. They seem like again that like it's a little bit marshmallowy. This one, the vanilla one.
These seem to me like crowd pleasers.
Maybe,
but I don't know. It's like that. Totally pastry. Too much sweetness.
Yeah,
going
I agree. And maybe it's also just because we're getting away from pastry.
I don't know.
But like,
what would you think the grade is on tap for?
It's like 4.3, 4.2 on both of them.
It's exactly 4.3.
Yeah.
Still great beers, but the disappointment right now is because we expected excellence, and this is just great beer. Beer.
Yeah, the sweetness ruined it for both of them, and the lack of chili.
But still,
I have to say,
I'd still say like, if you're not paying 300 crowns a bottle, they're worth picking up. If you're some friends who really want to try them and you love Abraxas, you should pick them up. But I think again, they're just
get the regular Abraxas or get the barrel-aged Abraxas. This is not making it better, in my opinion.
No, I agree. It's I'm also quite disappointed.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get disappointed. That's how it is. So if you guys had a chance to try the Bombraxas or the Vanilla Abraxas with extra vanilla, let us know what you thought of it. Thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer. Anyway, I think both of these are already sold out on Beer Dome because of what they are. But again, they get all these kind of limited releases, so check them out. Link for the shop is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers and some disappointing Abraxas.
Yeah.
And see you guys in another beer review.